Still, everybody, this is Dom,
What's up, guys? This is Isaac.
and this is Street Ball episode 9, right? We on episode 9 now?
Sheesh. Yup. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Episode 9, man. We're back.
We've been rolling, man. First and foremost, before we start anything, we just want to take time out to recognize our fallen brother. You see, we got our Magic Boys gear on today. Me and Isaac both came dressed. Um, Rest in peace to Jalen Hill. Gone way too soon, man. We got the news the other day. They talked to us and told us, he went missing a few months ago, and they found him, and it's really tragic news, not just in Magic Land, but in the basketball community. He was a Balls Life All-American. He's an alma mater for my school, Corona Centennial. Obviously, Compton Magic Boy, Team USA gold medalist, and was on that team. UCLA went to the Final Four. He actually left the team early, actually retired from basketball for mental health reasons. And, this was just really sad news to come, especially from someone so young.
Yeah, man. You just got to make sure you love on your people, bro, because you never know. Yeah, it hurts, man. We got a lot of memories with Jay, and yeah, it's tough.
We're sending out thoughts and prayers, obviously, to everybody in our group, but especially his family, his parents, specifically. Me and Isaac talk about this all the time. You never want, the rite of passage in life, to be more about real life right now. It's like no parent should have to bury their kids. So, this is a really sad time for all of us, and we hope you send your thoughts and prayers to his family and everybody in this time. All right. Well, let's move on to our regularly scheduled program. Remember, we're going to shout out the Caffeine app. Click the start to follow and make sure to share the broadcast. Click the diamond to drop props and support the culture. Now, we talked about this last week. The next big announcement on Caffeine, we got the Balls Life 5-on-5 East Coast squad versus the Midwest squad, September 28th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, both teams got a squad, all right? Obviously, East squad led by A. Millie. We've seen A. Millie a lot, in the 1v1s. I seen his YouTube videos. A. Millie's got a lot of game, man. Heady player, can shoot, can get to the basket. Really underrated athleticism, you name it. A. Millie has got it all.
I'm really an A. Millie fan, bro. That's my guy right there.
And then we got Clamp God. Obviously, we've seen him twice in the King of the Court. Versatile all-around player. Plays bigger than what he really is. Really strong body. Can, obviously, he smells breath. And he has an underrated offensive game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, the Clamp guy. That's the guy right there. I can't wait to see him. He's for sure gonna do his thing and go to work.
Duke Skywalker, bro. He was planning on playing King of the Court. Didn't work out. But Duke is one of those other players. He's got a bag, man. He can score and shoot from wherever. Gets to the basket. He's really athletic. Another crazy piece for the East squad. Then we got D Bones. D Bones. I love D Bones, bro. Great all around player. Can guard multiple positions, can get to the basket, has an underrated jumper as well, bro. And I just love his attitude and his tenacity,
Yeah, no doubt. I saw all these guys at the showdown in Linwood at the East versus West showdown. Hey, man, they could rock. They could go.
Then King of the Court participant this week, Malcolm. We saw him in action. He showed his versatility. He had a bag. He's blocking shots. He does a little bit of everything. He's a longer, lanky player and can get out in transition and score as well.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Watching him in the King of the Court this week, we'll get to that later. But hey, he got a package, boy. He got some stuff to him.
And then we got, last but not least, Island Boy Q, who has, he's gonna be that guy that comes off the bench, brings the energy, can do a little bit of everything. And with that being said, man, this East Coast squad is deep, baby. All right.
Hey, Damo, he's an island boy. Nah, but yeah, man, this is gonna be a grudge match right here. I'm ready to see this one. I'm tuned
This
in.
is this is probably my favorite squad. Bias, besides the West Coast squad, obviously the Midwest squad, led by first and foremost Jay Smooth. Look at that. Look at the range that this man got in this game, and he's pretty athletic. Can get up and down the floor, handles the ball really well, can get in transition, and look at that hook shot, bro. The creativity is insane, bro. The creativity is absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's
Ooh, ugh.
next. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bro got a package. Bro, for real, he got some stuff to his game. I mean, I probably could guard that, but he got something to him.
Oh, for sure. And then obviously our favorite ISO Hove, Buddy has like the biggest Duffy bag you could think of. He's got every move in the book. He's long. He can play defense. He's pretty athletic. He's just really shifty and loves to change directions and change his speeds.
Yeah, I seen him in the King of the Court too. Got some stuff to him. Jason Tatum, homie, right?
I think so. Yeah, St. Louis, all Midwest, baby. You already know what it is.
Oh, he's
Look at
turned
that.
up. He got energy, man. That's one thing he does have, a lot of energy.
And he better bring that energy to the 5-on-5, man, because he's gonna need it with this East Coast squad. Check him out. And then we got Deshaun Munson. We talked about him last time. He's the one that's got the odd little jumper. We was talking about whose form is better, him or Travis Scott's.
Right, man. That form he got right there is terrible.
No, that's wicked. Look at that.
It goes in though, right? Like he hits his jumpers.
Nah, man, I seen him hit it on a regular basis, man. He got game. He really got game. We just got a mess up jumper, man, and he don't jump on it neither. So I figure he needs a pass to get it off. You know, you got to be in open space. But look at that. Look at the creativity on the block, bro. Like complete game. Then we got Jumping Joe. Now we know what Jumping Joe does. Peep this.
Ooh. Oh yeah, he's springy, real springy.
As hell. Run the floor, big fella, and catch these lobs and get these highlights. All right, get our views up on Balls Life. This is what he does. He gets to the basket every time, and nobody can stop him. Look at him.
And he's a former Globetrotter, correct?
I think so. And then we got Mike Wick, baby. Mike Wick. Mike Wick with the blocks, the defense, the dunks, all that. Look how crafty he is. And he can shoot. Ugh. Man. I don't know, man. Midwest might have got this one. Midwest might have got this one on paper. I'm just saying, bro. See a lot more creativity. And then we got Brian Waiters. We got Breon Waiters over here.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Look like Deion Waiters out there, baby. Look like Deion Waiters.
And he talk a lot.
I
Too.
love this, bro.
Behind the back was nuts.
I love this matchup. The more and more I see these guys, the more I want to see it. I want to see this one on the court, baby. I can't wait to watch this game next week. So, with that being said, Isaac, who you got?
I'm going Midwest. Bro. They got some players on that team that could really get after it. And watching those highlights,
you know what, man? I'm gonna go with the same. You can't count out anybody in these games because that's why we play, right? You see on paper the highlights. I will say that it is on the East Coast in Orlando. So Midwest are going behind enemy lines. They're gonna be playing in the home area of the East Coast squad. So that's one advantage for them. And you know what? The East Coast squad got some hoopers, boy. Like four of these guys, actually, I want to say five out of the six, man. We saw them in King of the Court. We all know what they can do. They all have some type of thing about their game that's just extra special. A. Millie being the leader of the team, he does everything, man. But at the end of the day, I think the Midwest squad is just a little bit more talented. But that doesn't mean that they're going to come and play together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fair. You never know, man. In this street ball game, you got to come with your A game. You never know who's coming to smell that breath. You never know who's bringing the strap. You got to be ready.
At the end of the day, bro, it's all about getting stops in this game. No matter if you're playing NBA, college, street ball, you name it. It's whoever can get down and get the most stops. And That's really what it's going to come out to. So I'm really looking forward to this. Remember, next Wednesday, September 28th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Caffeine. You guys better tune in. You don't want to miss this one. All right? All right. So I know usually I say my favorite segment is the Street Ball Clip of the Week, but this one might top it. All right. We had our Street Ball League tryouts last Friday. And it was a come on. Anybody could show up and try to prove that they could be on any of the street ball teams for the Street Ball League. Now we got 4 teams, okay? We got Hezzy's team, we got Nitty and Bionic, and then we got Caesar's team, and also Ty has a team. So they're all having these guys come out to play to see if they're good enough to play on their Street Ball League teams. And we had a special guest at the Street Ball League tryouts.
Yeah.
Isaac himself pulled up, and he was his usual self, talking the most shit, as you can see in these highlights.
You see what am I talking about, man? That's my big bro right there. Shout out to Caesar, man.
Love Caesar, known him forever.
Hey, I'm ready. Yeah, big bro, you ain't seen me
talking all that shit. Hey, Isaac's ready to play.
Hey, I had to
Isaac's ready
say,
to play. Look at him.
And then here go Bionic, man. We got in a little argument,
Why you wolfing that Bionic, bro? Bionic's a nice dude.
I know he is, but it was like communication, bro. I thought he was trying to put me off.
Look. I'm breaking it down. Isaac in typical Isaac's fashion. The game's not even started yet, and he's already over here trying to smell what the dude had for lunch. Look at him.
Frank not putting me in a blender. Hey, Frank is not putting me in a blender. You know why?
Why?
Because I ain't guarding them. I'm on the net. I'm guarding that. Not doing that.
At least he honest. Look at Isaac over there. Look at him.
I told him I smell breath.
You smelling hella breath right now. Unnecessarily too. Bro, the game don't even have started. Now look at all right, look at him. Ooh.
Okay. No, hey, I ain't gonna hold you.
He eating you for lunch. Look at him. Got you turning. Look, pick up. Don't even want the ball.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. He was guarding me 94 feet. I was kind of like, ooh, I wasn't ready for this. I'm more of a defensive type of, defensive type of guy.
That thing is a little shaky, like Nitty said. Look at Hatham. He called him Jack Harlow.
He said, I brought my boy Hatham to play with us, and Frank called him Jack Harlow. Frank was just weak. Yeah, my boy. I'm like, damn, Frank like that for real? He was coming
and Hatham, he refers to himself as Hate God, which would be a better street ball term for him. But he played with me too at UC Irvine his freshman year, so it was really cool to see him. He actually got some buckets too. He got a few buckets out there. I saw it on the little replay. But hey, Bionic, we've been using this term the past few weeks. He blew your back out, bro. Pause.
Oh, no, you didn't.
He got the best of you.
You know what?
He got the best of you.
Hey, I'll take the L, Damo. I will take the L. But this is the thing, though. He didn't touch the rock offensively. I wanted to guard him too, so it wasn't like. But I'll tell you, I'll give it to him. He was on me, 98 feet.
That's fair. You know what? Like, I don't know if it ever happened, but I think we just need to settle this one way. Have a king of the court between you two.
I told him that. He was getting mad at me, and I told him, I said, bro, he was getting all mad. And I'm like, bro, we could run the king of the court anytime, any place, any day. I'm about that. I'm not scared of it. I'm not scared of a fade. We could run that.
Bro, I don't know. I still think he'll clap you, bro, no matter what. I'm sorry.
You know what you need?
He's in way better shape than you too, clearly.
I was tired. I'm not gonna lie. He had me gassed. Yeah, he had me tired. But it's all good. It's all good. I'll bounce back, bro. Every dog has his day. You've heard that. You've heard of that, right?
Everybody back at home too, watching this right now. A few weeks ago, me and Isaac was in the gym, and I was trying to get him right, and he folded. He walked away, started talking to somebody else. He didn't want to go through it. Now look at you. You're on Ball's Life getting cooked.
Hey,
can't even dribble the ball because you're tired.
Every dog has his day.
All right, so let's move on. Let's move on let's move on to the standouts. The people that I saw that stood out, at least the most, I wasn't there, but I watched the film thoroughly. I saw my guy Ira Lee, who showed. I didn't know he had that bag. He had the little mid range, a little all that. He was showing his bags in his Duffy. Then we had Jamel Taylor, who anybody in LA basketball knows if you leave him open, it's automatic, and you can see that in the film. He would not miss. And then my guy Smitty, who not many people know about, but played at UCI. Stupid bounce, block shots, plays hella defense, and really just he plays an all around game and knows how to play.
Yeah,
So
where does Smitty play?
he played at UCI with me.
Smitty.
Yeah, remember I told you about Smitty. So you being there in person, who was your favorite player like that was not on the Balls Life squad?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was upset after I took my little L.
You
I
ran to the car and cried, huh?
I wasn't even paying attention to any of them other dudes. I thought I was the best one out there when I went out. Honestly, I ain't gonna hold you, but it was just a bad day. I feel like I need a rematch. I need to run that back.
I don't know, man. We'll see. But you know what? I do know you got to get in better shape. But since you was hating on everybody else, I'll share my favorite from the tryouts. I love the way that Smitty played, bro. I don't know how many games he actually played, but he really affected the game when he was in there. We're talking about guys who, like we got the guys who show out, crossovers, dunks, whatever. But the street ball league is serious. We were there on Sunday. We saw how serious guys are playing.
The
You
tryouts
need guys. What's that?
I said
What's that?
the tryouts were serious, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You need guys like Smitty. Smitty's like 6'5", super athletic and bouncy, strong, can guard multiple positions and run the floor and just dunk. Those type of dunks that Smitty has, that he gets, just change the whole momentum of the game, man. Especially when you're playing real running stop clock, shot clock games. Like you need momentum changers like that. So Smitty's the one that really showed out to me the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Mo Buckets. My man Mo always been in San Bernardino with me. Me and Adam always been around him. And that's a bucket getter right there. He played in the Drew. You know, he does his thing. He's a good player, man. Shout out to Mo.
Bro, Mo is a bucket, bro. I had to go talk to him because he looks so familiar to me, but he's younger than me. I didn't know that he was from the IE, but when he told me that, it made so much sense. He's a certified bucket getter.
Absolutely.
So after us watching, I don't know if we're allowed to share the results, but after watching the games on Sunday night, who do you think has the best overall team in the Street Ball League?
That's tough, man. That's tough. I don't know. I don't know. I think Caesar's team was struggling. They were struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Ty, bro. I feel like Ty's a great leader. He give energy. I like Ty's squad.
I hate to go against you right now, bro. I know you're feuding with bro, but like based on what I seen on Sunday, I thought Bionic and Nitty's team was the most well put together team out of all of them. Just based on
Nitty wasn't even out there either, huh? Nitty's injured right now. So
Nitty can't play, but I'm talking about just their team in general. Like they dismantled Caesar's team. I feel like one thing that they have that the other teams don't have is someone who's coaching too. Nitty's out, and that's a disadvantage. But at the same time, Nitty knows exactly what he's talking about, and he's a really like we watch it on King of the Court every week, and every time I see him like analyze or talk about the game, he really knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So you got a guy that's not playing when you got all these other teams like comparable in talent. Like to have somebody like that on your sideline to see the game and not be in the game is really important. So I really think that his team is the favorite to win the Street Ball League. But we'll see. You know, that's why we play the game, right?
It's fair. Man, you seen in the King of the Court, Frank was over there hot the whole time because Moon was just hack central.
We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But what I will say is we can't share the results, but I will tell you guys that Isaac did not make one of the teams.
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie to you. After the first game, I was hot. I was like, bro, I'm out. I was like, I'm going. I'm going home. I'm tapped out.
Man,
I
hey,
felt like the whole team was on my head. I'm like, bro, I got the whole world against me. I might have to come back another time and show
and
out.
Daniel stalled you out by not showing the clips because I was watching it. You, bro, you were tired as hell out there, bro. You didn't want to touch the ball.
Not
You
gonna
didn't
lie,
want to touch the ball.
I was dragging. I'm like huffing and puffing. I was like, you know what, man, this ain't for me, man.
It's all good. That's why we got to go to the lab and get better. All right. Before we move on to the main event, make sure you guys click the start to follow. Make sure to share the broadcast. Click the diamond to drop props and support the culture. All right. Now, week 9 recap. Uncle Scoob versus Malcolm Stevenson versus Moon. All right. The first game was a hack fest, bro. The first game was a major hack fest. We had Malcolm and Moon out there, and Malcolm ended up coming up with the W, but it was a very
No,
no.
Moon
I'm sorry.
got
I'm
this
sorry.
stuff.
Moon.
Moon got this
No,
stuff.
Moon won. I apologize, but it was a long and rocky road because Moon was winning at the beginning, but Malcolm started getting to the free throw line. I think Moon, if we were keeping stats on this, he would have set the record by far of most fouls in a King of the Court game ever, bro.
He
It
would have
was
fouled
like with every possession he fouled Malcolm at least once. I would say for most possessions, bro. This was a really physical and really hard battle, bro. And then at some point, Moon went cold from the field, and Malcolm got up, but Moon ended up getting the win at the end of the day. So that was a really hard fought game. And then we got our King of the Court regular Uncle Scoob with Malcolm, and this one right here was a real battle, as Malcolm got out early on this. He was hitting shots. Scoob was letting him get comfortable on the perimeter, but I really think fatigue played a factor in this one. As Malcolm kind of sputtered out at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he for sure got a second little win though. The second game, he came out a little better. He was super tired the first game. That was a war though. Maybe because Moon was just hacking him and just smelling his whole breath. Hey, and this dunk he just got. Hey, that was the first like realistic dunk because the dunk Ty got Mr. 45 was hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt and he was done. But yeah, Uncle Scoob ended up pulling this one out at the end of the day. Malcolm was up, but as we all know, those last 2 or 3 points at King of the Court are the hardest ones to get, and Malcolm couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, this was by far my favorite King of the Court to watch. Like it was really good. I thought it was really good. These dudes were going at it, aggressive, big, and really skilled.
No question. Now Moon came back for the third game, and this one was
the split.
Slow.
This dude Moon hit the splits on a tray ball.
Hey, he's a savage for that. But yeah, like this one was a real slow burner. A lot of misses. And it's like Moon seemed like he was really worn out at the end of the day because Uncle Scoob just really, really just methodically got this one done. He was able to get wherever he wanted to go and eventually got the easy win. So Uncle Scoob ended up being our King of the Court championship for the first time. I think in 3 tries, right? I think in 3 tries. He's been out there 3 times.
I'm not sure.
But regardless, he's been close a few times and he finally pulled it out. So congrats to Uncle Scoob. Uncle Scoob, you're our week 9 King of the Court champ. And bro, this is I feel like as we go on, the games get better, and being the King of the Court champ is more and more of an accomplishment. Would you agree?
Oh, for sure. No, for sure an accomplishment, bro. It's war out here. I don't know. I always see different players though. It's tough, man. You got to come with your game. You got to come with your game, and you never know. You just never know. It's hard to predict. It's really hard to predict. Wait, who do we predict? Hold on, Damo. In week 8, who do we predict?
I called Uncle Scoob.
You
You
did.
call Malcolm. You call Malcolm or somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, I called Malcolm or Moon. One of the two.
Yeah. Hey, you can get out of here with your trash ass predictions, bro. Get out of here. Bro. That's me, dog.
You finally got one right.
Come on, man. We usually be on the same page and we lose together. So yeah, you're right. You're totally right. All right. So after this week, we'll be taking a indefinite break from King of the Court. We might have another one on October 12th. But you know, we talk about this every show, but I feel like we're going to be pondering on this for a few weeks. Isaac, who do you want to see in the next King of the Court competition?
Moon. I need Moon in there, man. I'm a Moon fan.
Why? Because he hacks just like you do? I
don't hack. I smell breath. I play great defense, smart defense, but I'm aggressive at the same time. It's a skill to have. But I would say Moon, Ty, and shoot, Uncle Scoob, man. Scoob. I think that would be a great matchup.
Nah, man, you're missing out. You're really missing the point here. Like you're dropping the ball on this one. There's one guy that we haven't seen yet, and that's because he's been injured. It's because he's been hurt, and he talks the most mess, and he's always there. But I want to see him actually play. And if this hiatus happens the way it is, we might be able to see him play on the other side of this.
Frank
Nitti.
Okay.
Frank Nitti.
I want to see Frank, but he's been injured for months now. I don't even know when he's coming back. He did say a month. He said he'd be back in a month.
Yeah, so we'll see. But I think what's that?
Go ahead. You got it.
No, I just think it like sometime in the future we're gonna see Nitti. We have to, bro. That's what everybody wants. I want to see it. I want to see it. I can't wait to see it.
Hey, he better not catch no L's too, Mr. Basketball over there. X's and O's over there. Hey, you better not take no L's. You better not take no L's because I'm talking.
Hey, all the X's and O's go out the window.
Hey, since he could put me in a blender, I better. All right.
He can't put you in a blender, and he will put you in a blender.
He better be on this time. He better be on this type of time. He better be on this type of time right here. He better be on this type of time right here.
I hate you guys.
I'm applying pressure.
He would put you in a blender though. All jokes aside.
He said, I'll just call a screen every time and put him in a blender. You're not putting me in a blender off a screen. You're just using a screen to get by me. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna talk because I watch his game and he's at you.
No, he's
every angle. He's good. He's a good player.
He's a real deal. He's a real deal.
But I'm not standing down though. I'm gonna try and sit.
Well, of course, but you said that about Bionic too.
Bionic didn't touch the ball, so we never got to see it.
Yeah, but he was sitting on you, dog. Pause. Okay, so one hypothetical we want to go over though. If we had Julian Newman versus Gio Wise, well, what happened if we had unlimited dribbles? What you think?
1,000,000 dribbles. That's what would happen. I don't want to watch that, bro. We're gonna be sitting there for hours just watching them dribble.
Nah, no question. I was really impressed with how Julian Newman really simplified his game for King of the Court. You remember, like, I was like, man, this guy doesn't have no 3 dribble moves. He got 20 dribble moves. And he was getting to his spots, bro, especially against Trevor Dunbar. So
he looks super, super fast on the stream. I'm sure in person, that's a fast dude right there. I'm gonna call him Flash. His new nickname might be Flash. And I'm talking about from Mr. Incredible, that type of Flash.
Nah, he was really fast, man. And I was surprised because remember we was talking about he was little.
Yeah,
man, he's little. Oh, but he was out there. He was out there competing, so I gotta respect it. What about Jordan Stevens, Jay Smooth versus Scoob versus ISO?
ISO's tough, man. ISO's tough.
Scoob is tough.
Scoob is tough.
But yeah, ISO won King of the Court with his AirPods in, bro. How disrespectful is that?
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. That man ain't got something to him. He has a chip on his shoulder, Damo. He has a chip on his shoulder. I'm telling you.
I'm taking Scoob in that matchup though. Scoob's not having that.
Scoob hasn't been able to close out games though. He's been struggling recently, right?
No, that was Trevor Dunbar. Yeah, we'll see though. Hey, listen, man, you never know. We might see Bionic and Isaac in the King of the Court. You never know.
Hey, me and Bionic would be a good matchup because we the same type of players. I mean, he more athletic, obviously, but I play hard.
Same type of player.
Yeah, I'm aggressive. I play hard. I do what I need to do to help my team win.
He's like twice your size, bro.
No, he's not. He's not that much bigger than me.
Not the height, but like, you know.
Hey, I got a little bit of something right here too, bro. Look at that.
Hey, you need to get back in the lab, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, Damo. Don't let this road fool you. Don't let this road fool you.
Okay. I hate you, bro. Hey, I'm calling. You and Bionic play. I'm Bionic's win that game. 13-6. Giving you 6. I'm gonna give you 6 because you're my guy. But I don't think you can do it.
Bionic offensively is not a killer like that. So I'm not worried about it. But then again, I'm not really an offensive type of dude too. I smell breath. That's my thing. I'm a defender.
1v1 is different than in the flow of the game though. Like, bro, there's so many like, oh, we're doing breakdown in college practice. We're doing wing breakdown killers that can't do it in the game. So Bionic might not be in the game killer, but he could for sure get to his spots in a 1v1 game. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. Today, my second favorite segment of the show, Street Ball Clip of the Week. Let's get it. First and foremost, I got to pay homage to the big guards out there. Monstar getting it off the glass, taking it coast to coast for the punch at the Street Ball League. Now, this is impressive to me, man. Like, you don't really see guys do stuff like this, right? And then he hits the jumper, too? Who knew Monstar had this in his bag, bro? And then he goes back to what he does best. Wait. Off the 1 foot fadeaway? Bro, Monstar's been working on his game, dog. I got to respect it.
You can tell you've been working on his craft. And I recruited his sons. I recruited his babies. I said, bro, those are magic boys. I'm recruiting out the womb. Yeah, baby's going to be 7'2".
We got Open Gym Premier in the background. My place of employment. Shout out to OGP. But yeah, so like I had to pull this one out because I'm really impressed. I thought Monstar just a dunker, blocker, rebounder, but he showed me his whole bag on Sunday. I had to appreciate that. So shout out to you, Monstar. What's up?
We need a moment of silence for this though. Monstar didn't fight nobody. He made it out the gym without a squabble, bro. Hey, he's improved. Man, he's been to church. He's been working on his craft in the gym.
We ain't never seen him play on a Sunday, bro.
It was Sunday.
It was Sunday.
Changed man. He's a
it was Sunday.
Shout out to Monstar. That's a changed man right there.
It was Sunday. So shout out to you, Monstar, for not starting to squabble as well. So shout out to you, bro. All right. All right. Who we got?
What you got? Let's check mine out. I love this kid. That was Darius. Oh my God. Came down the lane and just look how springy that was. That's tough. Hey. Yeah, it's cut right there, but me and Dama, I'm over there. Oh, no. Here I go. Where am I at? Where am I at?
Ooh.
Ball is live.
Hey, you saw us.
I'm Ball's Life #1 fan, bro. I was a Ball's Life in diapers, bro.
Bro, I've been with Ball's Life since we started, man. You know, we was on the bus together. Content Magic, and Gabe York on my team, Isaiah Austin, Jai Carson. We was out there in the streets. Matt and Otter was holding a little camera. You know what I mean? We was out. We was for real out there, man. So, Isaac might be Ball's Life's #1 fan, all right, but I might be 1A, all right. We've been here since the jump.
Right.
We was in the trenches, all right.
Yeah,
Who's
let Bionic know. I've been with Ball's Life since diapers. I know he's in the field, but I got that stamp too. I got it tatted on my thigh. Yeah, don't
Cap.
play with me.
Cap.
But
All right. Now we're almost to the end of the show. We're gonna open the floor for some questions from the audience. What you guys got?
hit us with something. Any questions? You guys got any questions for us?
No. None today, huh? Hey, well, let's. Oh.
Hey,
Shoot.
Ty. I want Ty and Bionic. I want them in the cage.
Bro, I don't think you can handle that.
Bro, I've guarded Ty all throughout high school.
But that's like me saying when I talk about I played against Spencer Dinwiddie in high school.
Yeah, but look though, I know his moves in the back of my hand, bro.
That don't mean that I could guard Spencer Dinwiddie today, right now. I cannot. I could guard him back then, but not now.
I'm sitting on Ty, bro. Every time.
I could guard Gabe back then, Gabe York, not now.
Bionic might be a little tough though because I've never seen him really play like that, so I really got to lock in. But Ty, I already know what's gonna happen. You give him a little bit of space, he's jumping on top of you, shooting the 3-ball, whatever it is. But if you really get aggressive with him, he might be
Come
a little.
on. You can't sit here and not give Ty flowers and say his game hasn't regressed past what you knew in high school.
No, it's for sure progressed, but I've been watching. Bro, I take notes. I was sitting right here on the couch before I went to tryouts, taking notes right here, watching the YouTube videos. And
He really was. And if you went on his Instagram, you saw he had his clothes and his shoes set out like it was the first day of school the next day.
No, I was ready.
I was like, man, this dude doing all this just to get clapped.
Here you go. Hey, you need a major pause, bro. You need a major pause.
What do you mean?
Talk about clap and bacon
Clap.
bags.
Clap your hands. Clap your hands. You nasty, bro. Get your mind out the gutter, play.
Yeah, sound good.
I'll hop in this 1v1. I'll hop in the 1v1.
I want to see you against Mr. 45.
You don't want these problems, Isaac. First off, you don't want these problems.
You already ran it, bro. I already stopped. Been there, done that.
Yeah, I gave you the blues, brother. Gave you the blues.
Lies told on camera.
The lost files. That footage got lost somewhere. It's somewhere deep in the woods. Somebody threw it. I think it was you.
Here you go. Hey, any more questions? Any more questions? Hit us with something.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good because you know what? We got some plugs, all right? So if you're in the area this weekend, Long Beach, California, we got one of the premier camps going on. Some of the best high school players in the class of 2026 and 2025 playing the Pangos All Frost Soft Camp. And there's going to be hella hitters there, bro. Who are you the most excited to see play this weekend, Isaac?
Man, you already know. I'm ready to see my boy Slim, Corona Centennial Young Freshman Killer. Yeah.
Here you go. I think Solo's going to be in the building.
Ooh, Solo. Yeah, bouncy. Hey, I saw Pangos just posted a clip the other day. It was Jalen Green at Pangos Frost Soft when he was 15, bouncy. I remember when I walked in, I was like, Dinos. I said, bro, number 70. It was like 70 something, 72 or 75. I was like, number 75 in there, whoever that is, that's the best player in the gym. Dinos was like, oh, he knew the whole rundown back. Oh, yeah, that's Jalen Green from Fresno, this, that. I was like, dang, okay. But yeah, the Frost Soft Camp, a lot of NBA talent in there. Shoot.
I would say on the West Coast especially, it's expanded to North, East, South, Midwest. The Frost Soft Camp's like a rite of passage for any like elite player in the SoCal area. If you go out there and show out, usually like that's like usually like the younger kids coming out parties. You know what I mean? I remember, bro, I I actually played in Frost Off camp when I was a freshman, and I made the top 20 game. And I had guys next to me like Jeremy Tyler, who played in the league, you know, a handful of guys. And it feels like it's that way every year. You got Evan Mobley, like you said, Jalen Green.
When I was playing, we had Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball was in it. TJ Leaf. Yeah, we had some talent in there too.
Every year there's talented. Don't forget about LZ. Don't forget about Braden Burries. Don't forget about Aaron Glass. Don't forget about all. There's so many talented guys in this class of 2025. Unfortunately, not going to see Koa because Koa can't make it this weekend. But there's so many talented guys in the class of 2025. I'm really excited. Before we go, make sure you guys get ready for next week. We got our East Coast squad versus the Midwest squad, and it's going to be a battle. As you see at the top, I saw her, A. Millie leading both teams. It's just a slew of talent, and we're playing. It's all for bragging rights on the Caffeine app. It's going to be really exciting. Once again, Isaac, who you got winning this game?
Come on, man, Midwest. Midwest. Wait, it's 25K? 25K for the winner? Oh my gosh. 25 bands. Hey, I'm going full court. I'm full court pressing if there's 25 bands on the line.
No, listen, bro. I'm talking to the Midwest squad right now. All right. I'm changing my address. All right. I'm like AAU right now, bro. I'm gonna borrow my mom's address right now. Let me suit up. Let me get a part of those 25 bands, bro. All I would do, I'll rebound, I'll run from rim to rim, I'll play defense, and I'll bite somebody. I don't care. I'll bite somebody for the 25 bands. I don't care.
Hey, ISO, man. Let me hold $1, man. Let me just hold $1.
Hey, so do you think ISO's gonna come out in his AirPods?
If he does that, he's the ultimate savage. He's a sicko. Hey, if he does that, he's a sicko. He got the sicko stamp.
Now, I don't know. I'm not sure if this is a game like where there's a time being held, or if we're going to 15 best of 5. But if we're going to 13, who do you think's going to win, and what's the score?
It's the 15, but Midwest 15, 13.
It's best of 5, right?
Oh, best of 5. Oh yeah, best of 5. I got sheesh. I don't know, man. I feel like it's gonna go down to the wire. I feel like it's gonna come down to the last game. It's gonna be a war. East Coast. Let me stop disrespecting the East Coast, man. Them dudes is coming for blood. They're biting, scratching, just like you say.
I think East Coast is gonna win the first game. It's their home court. They're gonna come out fired up. I know people don't think they can win, so I think East Coast is gonna come out, win the first game, and then Midwest I think is gonna get their composure, win 2, and then East gonna win the 4th one, and then we're gonna come down to a game 5, and Midwest is gonna squeak it out 15-12. You remember I said that right here on this show. All right.
All right.
So when it happens next week, I'm gonna be saying I told you so. All right.
All right.
Cool. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for this week, y'all. Really appreciate you guys stopping by for Street Ball episode 9. My name is Dom.
My name is Isaac.
And we out.